And first of all, on the conference call, do we got anybody on the conference call? Anybody on the conference call? All right. With that being said, we
Anybody on the conference call?
we are the ISUPK, the home of the
All
truth.
right. With that being said,
So Lack, y'all be the speaker on.
Yeah, you got it. That's a good. That's a good. Okay, go ahead.
You didn't speak for me on?
You got it. I'm not that.
Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth carried.
Still good, right?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, come. But yeah, we the ISUPK, the home of the truth, and we let blacks, Hispanics, and Northern Natives know, we the true Jews of the Bible, and we stand strong on that. We under the tutelage of Commanding General Hunter, somebody who stayed in, who chose to stay in the game and pushed his truth out here. We've been doing. He been going hard. He been going hard. Ever since he came in. And the school had did number growth since 1969, and we as Israelites, Black, Hispanic, Northern Natives, we need to understand the law and what the law is and why is there a law. A lot of us been taught that the laws have been done away with, and why why would your pastors and your so-called handpicked leaders picked by your heathen, why would they teach? Why would they teach you such? That the law has been done away with. So tonight we're gonna dive into a lot of specifics, especially in Atlanta. Oh man, we got to bring out some stuff because I'm pulling your pastor's card because all your Christian pastors they sitting up line, and as you can see we ain't got no choir stand behind us.
Right.
And see what your Christian church does, they give you more quiet time than learning time.
Right.
And see what that does, it peps you up. It puts you in a good spirit to accept the lie. You more focused on how good the choir sound, and what they're saying, and the lie that your pastor telling you. You brush it off, because you still thinking about the song, the choir song, how crunk it was, and when what the next song gonna be, what the next selection. We don't have time for that here in the truth. In the ISUPK, we got platforms where we do our music thing, but when it comes to the truth, we go hard. We go hard in the paint. And so, do we have anybody else online yet? Come on. So with that, we're going to start off with talking about this law. We're going to start off with 1 John chapter 3, verse 4. Because we had to have an understanding of some of the stuff pertaining to the law here. It's over 600 some. It's over 600 some commandments, and nowhere in hell can go over all them tonight. And what we're doing is we're going to touch on what we're most familiar with, what goes on right here, right, and abroad. And we need to know that sin is transgression of the law. This is the book of 1 John chapter 3, verse 4.
I got you.
Like,
I got you.
oh, okay, come.
All right, this is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse.
So like, who we got? What's going on, Warrior? Yeah, I'm trying to ruffle some feathers tonight. I gotta let these Christians know, man. We go hard for a reason. We go hard because we love them. Even the Lord chastised. He wanted us to chastise the one that's out here. That say they follow Him, but not. They don't have a clear understanding of that the law hadn't been done away with. You break one, you break them all. And we got to touch hard on that tonight. So You know the protocol. Go ahead. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Can you give me 1 John chapter 3, verse 4 again?
Goes on.
Chapter 3, verse 4. Baba Kasha. Because we need to know what sin is. We need to get that clarification first.
Right.
Since we thinking that the law been done away with. Go ahead.
Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
It says, whosoever committed sin. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. Whosoever committed sin transgresses also the law. For sin is transgression of the law. After they give me Baruch 4:1. And see that's heavy. It's letting you know that, you know, when you go out here and commit sin, no matter what it is, you're breaking the law.
Right.
You're breaking the law. And today, what happens in our Caucasian man in his wicked society? What happens when you break his law? Doesn't he punish you?
Right.
He try to punish you to the full extent. And it is designed for you to keep going out there, breaking his Caucasian laws, even though a lot of us does it because we don't want to follow the Most High law, not realizing if we follow the Most High law, we won't break down the Caucasian law.
Hey, Sluggy, if I could.
Go ahead. Sluggy, hold on 1 second, Marshall. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Marshall.
Thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to these job sites, right? Like they're gonna have Christmas parties, Thanksgiving parties. You bring your family, you bring kids, you bring all that. Not knowing that you're breaking the law the most time. You know what I'm saying? You do that all day long. But when the Lord tell you don't celebrate this, don't do that. Follow my high holy days. Oh man, you know, the man wrote the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Make the Bible fit you instead of following the law that the Lord gave you.
Come on. That's how we is, you know. And then I'll go back to us. Kind of, we lean into our own understanding. Listen to our oppressor, thinking he want what's best for us, and the sin that, you know, we indulge in because we under him. It feels good. No Christmas gift feel good. That little turkey they give you for Christmas and Thanksgiving, you know, it feel good. You know, that damn gave me a whole bird. You know, I mean, you know, we get them little bonuses and stuff like that. You know, like you said, the parties and stuff. We think that stuff good. We get to hear the music and stuff, and you know, see all the pretty decoration. We think it's good, but we ain't looking at the wicked meaning of it. You know, and it's sad. And it's sad because we do not, because we want to follow. We don't want to follow what the Most High said. We don't want to follow His law. You know, we rather, you know, follow what the heathen said about the law been done away with. We fight to be equal to our oppressor. Your oppressor don't care about the Most High.
Right.
They don't care about the Most High. And we can you give me Baruch 4:1?
Sluggy, if I could.
Go ahead.
Oh, just to add to your point, right?
No,
Switch Sluggy, if I could add to your point, it's so heavy because they say the law of the Most High is done away with, but yet the oppressor wants you to keep his laws. Like, that just shows you he the deceiver of the earth. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, like, when it come down to obeying the Most High, oh, everybody look at that like there's hate. But it ain't hate when you gotta obey the oppressor. It's all love. You go into the courtroom, ask for mercy, and just all in love with the oppressor. But soon as the Lord do something to you, why me? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like the devil, like that's a good time with each other, man. Too. Only fool.
I mean, what you saying is high power. That's heavy metal.
Right.
Because in our foolish mind, we'll get in the car. Let me put on my seatbelt. Let me put on your seatbelt. We ain't trying to get stopped.
Right.
You know, ain't nothing in the Bible talking about. Hell, you ain't no more danger than this man right here, old lady on the back of the motorcycle.
Right.
Riding down the road and with no seatbelt on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to sleeping with somebody else's wife or doing drugs or doing some old lustful demonic stuff, Slakia.
Right.
You ain't thinking about that law. You more concerned about a damn seatbelt law, your heathen law, than what the Most High said. Don't eat this. Don't do this. You more focus on that.
Right.
Don't make a bit of damn sense.
Right.
I want to ask you, Chris, the Most High perfect? Was Christ perfect? I don't know if food want to change perfection, but we gonna get into that tonight, man. We gonna get into this tonight. I want all your Christian pastors to get with their churches and put them on the command of general home.
Right.
I'm telling you, the best move they can ever make. And we ain't gonna look at them bad. We gonna look at them as great because they made a great move.
Right.
Give me Baruch 4:1. Go ahead. All right.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endures forever.
The commandments of who? Slack. Commandments of who?
The commandments of God.
The commandments of Esau, your Caucasian devil.
The commandments of God.
Nah, the commandments of Ishmael, that Arab.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
The commandments of your pastor.
This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the book of commandments of the Most High God.
Right.
And the law that endure forever. Not for a few hours or a few days or a few months or a few years.
Right.
It say forever.
Right.
Forever. I
Right.
ain't write this. I ain't making this up. This is the Apocrypha. Go ahead.
And the law that endure forever.
Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep it shall come to life. All of them. Not some of them. A few of them. All of them. All of them who keep the law, you'll come to life.
Right.
Ain't it better to live than to die?
Right.
Do you want to live? Man, I'm telling you. But the way y'all out here having abortions and out here doing all kind of crazy stuff out here in this world, killing each other, poisoning each other and stuff like that, setting each other up and stuff like that, man, it don't seem like y'all want to live too bad.
Right.
You want to run a block, but you don't want to rule the world.
Right.
I don't get it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
When you get into that, what you talking about, like you say, y'all Negroes want to rule a block, but don't want to rule the world, kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what happened with P&B Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got caught in a situation. Like, you can say every circumstance or whatever that made it happen to him, but you know the real reason why it happened to him? Because you ain't talking about the commandments of the Most High. You're gonna die. Like, you're gonna die a terrible death.
That's right. That's right.
If you're not following these laws, then you're gonna die a terrible death. Nobody knows how it's gonna happen or how it's gonna play out or whatever, but you're gonna die a terrible death.
And not,
the Lord is a terrible power, man.
come
You're not following his laws, man. You're gonna you can get robbed in a rock in Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle and get shot in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
And that's that physical death. They don't want to. That's what the Christian problem is. They don't want to die a spiritual death. That wicked ass spirit that they got on them. They don't want to die that death. They ready to go out here and die that physical death. They go out here and put themselves in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? They, a fool, only a fool want to change perfection. I'm gonna power drive this in y'all tonight. Because only a fool want to change it. Why would you want to change the Most High God, your creator? Don't make sense. Don't make sense. Go ahead. Finish up one. Yeah, finish that verse.
But, let me open this up again. The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Yeah, but if you leave this law that your foolish ass Christian pastor telling you that the law been done away with, the law been done away with, we living out grace and mercy now. If you do not keep these laws, you're gonna die physically. They said all the time in the Christian church, you got to be reborn.
Right.
You got to spiritually die. You got to get rid of that wicked old self of you. Kill that spirit that you had to be reborn anew. That's what that means. That's what that's about. And right now you can't get that nowhere else but the ISUPK.
That's right.
You can't get that nowhere else. I don't care what Israelite group you in, fake Israelite group you in, I don't care what Christian church. You're not gonna get that hardcore truth unless you come into this. We the home of the truth. We say that for a reason.
That's right.
We say that for a reason. Go ahead. Next verse. Verse 2. Salaki. You still there, Mashallah? I'll read it while he gets himself straight. Oh. Turn thee, O Jacob. It said turn thee, O Israel, because we know Jacob would change the name would change to Israel. Go ahead.
And take hold of it.
Take hold of what? He wants you to take hold of the book with the law, statutes, commandments in it. Take hold of it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
What is that light? That light, the truth. You got to walk in that truth. You got to do it. What the hell good it doing you going to the Christian church every Sunday and you just hearing the word? You ain't doing that.
Right.
You ain't following the Most High. You ain't following Christ. In order for you to follow the Most High, you got to follow Christ. And for you women, you got to follow a man. If you ain't following your husband, you got to follow a priest and a prophet. You got to follow that order. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to walk in the present light. You got to walk in the truth. You going out, you sitting out there following the Most High orders and stuff, talking about the law been done away with. How you gonna walk in? How you gonna walk in the present of that light with that mentality? The fact that you can change what the Most High already put forth for it. Go ahead.
That thou mayest be illuminated.
That you may shine. Commander General Hunter, he's shining.
Word.
General Muhammad, they shining.
Word.
All the captains, they shining. They shining in the ISUPK. They shining. We got young men and troopers. We got them coming in daily. And guess what? They are starting to shine. They are starting to shine. Go ahead.
Verse 3, book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 3. Give not thine honor to another.
Don't give your honor to this cave devil. Don't honor him. Don't pledge your allegiance to his flag. Don't give him no honor for the colonizing and stuff that he did over here just because you impressed by his wicked power. You know what I'm saying? You impressed by his wickedness. You impressed how much dope he got. You impressed by the guns and the guns and the weaponry and stuff like that he got. You impressed that he controlled Hollywood. You impressed by all these evil things. Go ahead.
Trying to get the big house with the white picket fence, you know what I'm saying? Like keep going, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get your credit right, your credit good, trying to live you trying to live like a white man. You know what I'm saying? Your credit score ain't gonna never be you can have a 720, but it don't matter to what the white man got, the person got. His 720 gonna be always better than your 720. Your 800 credit score that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that the truth?
Like you would never get that. You would never like we got you got people that's up in the high echelon or whatever, and they go to these places and they still get treated bad. You know what I'm saying? They still get kicked out of high echelon restaurants and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that we cannot. You can't be a part of these people. You never have been.
Con, see what you're saying is powerful because that's the end part of this verse right here. It said, "Know the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation." Don't get no honor to the position that you can get in his kingdom. You know, you think because you come governor or senator or you get a little political position or something like that, you're gonna change your oppressive system. His system is set up the way it is to keep him from failing.
Right.
You can't join him to think he's going to change what he made. He made that system not to fail.
Right.
Only way it will fail is the Most High. We got to completely separate from him and let the Most High come and do his thing. It's just that simple. Drop down to verse 6.
Not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath.
Hold it right there. Did God, can you be mad at the Most High? Can you be mad at the Most High? Did the Most High do wrong? How can you be mad at a parent for punishing, for passing judgment on their child? That's what a good responsible parent would do when their child disobeyed them. You know, we got to understand that you got rules, you got laws and stuff inside your household. Your parents and stuff, rules and regulations and stuff. When you go break them, doing something you aren't supposed to do, a responsible parent gonna punish you for it. They're not gonna reward you. They're not gonna do that. Go ahead. So hold on, Salaki. Hold on 1 second. It said you were sold to the nation. You were sold. Go ahead.
That verse right there is so crazy because it says ye were sold to the nation, not for your destruction.
God.
Who put in slavery for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't because they were more powerful than us or could do more than us. It was because we did not follow the laws like we were supposed to, so it was made for our destruction.
God.
You know what I'm saying? It's because we moved the wrath of the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
God.
That's a heavy scripture you're bringing out.
And he did it.
I know you're going to work through it, man. I know you're going to get down. That's a heavy scripture right there.
Con. Because, like I say, we broke the Most High law. We want to worship other gods. We want to take on other idols. And what he did, he said, I let you be sold to the other nation, not for your destruction, but to teach you a lesson. I did this to teach you a lesson. Now, if you're going to learn, what you go to school for? Don't you go to school to learn? Don't we go to school to learn? Don't we for to listen to our parents to learn? But what we doing? We ain't our own thing. We want to do our own thing. And look what doing with your own thing got you. With God, with the Most High wrath, you were delivered unto your enemies, not your neighbors, but your enemies. These Caucasian and these Arab devils, Chinese, Japanese devils. The Most High delivered you, gentlemen. That's why they're over you right now. Go ahead. Con, what's going on, Warrior? Con. Yeah, I'm trying to. In my first Atlanta class, I'm trying to go in a little bit tonight. I hope I have enough time to go over all this. Oh man. But yeah, give me verse 7 of that. Or did you have something else, Marshall?
No, I was going to read verse 6 again and then go on to verse 7.
Okay, go ahead, do that.
All right, the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved God to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemy. For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God.
You sacrifice unto these Caucasian devils. You sitting there taking on their holiday. You joining your enemy, celebrating and honoring them for whooping your ass. Your ancestors' ass, killing them, raping them, robbing them, murdering them. You giving them honor for the oppression that they done gave you. Doesn't make sense. I can't make it make sense.
Right.
And your Christian pastor can't make it make sense. You know, and this is more how God punishing you and delivering you into your enemies for doing what? Provoking him. You provoke him by sacrificing to the devil, celebrating Christmas. Y'all niggas still doing it today. You still doing the same thing today that you were doing back then that provoked God to all this anger.
Right.
That's why I say you ain't mad at Trayvon Martin getting killed. You ain't mad at Philando Castile getting killed. Y'all niggas still celebrating them. Them types of people killing them. It don't make a bit of damn sense. All them black folk lost their lives over there in South Carolina inside their church. You niggas grateful. Can't wait to celebrate Thanksgiving.
Right.
Foolish ass. Why I tell you the truth?
Like if I could.
Go ahead, man.
It is like if I could, you know what I mean? Because Christianity been destroyed us. We had the nerves to think that everything Illuminati. Negro, you ain't got to be an Illuminati to sacrifice nothing. You sacrifice it like you say. You celebrate Thanksgiving and Christmas. It ain't about no money or none of that. You just see them dying on TV because they famous. But guess what? You know Tyrone down the street died the same way. And he went in the Illuminati. It's a lie.
No, I cry. You know what I'm saying, man? It's just plain and simple. You know, we said our time. You know, the devil don't care if you're a faithful devil or worshiper that you out here saying, oh, I'm a devil worshiper. He don't care. You be out here worshiping him unconscious. You don't even know that you worshiping the devil. He still happy. Go ahead.
You sacrifice yourself every day, man. When you don't follow his law, statutes, and commandments, man. When you eat pork, you sacrificing yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you doing unlawful things, you sacrifice. You putting yourself up for a sacrifice. That's why when you go back to PB and Rock, he was already sacrificed because he ain't never did nothing the Lord told him to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You a big duck, man. You ain't following your statutes and commandments, man. You just a big duck.
Pretty much.
Who knows when the Lord gonna come bring his wrath on you, man? You don't know. So that's why you need to get up in his eyes. Hey, man, follow his laws, that's the commandments, man. Get back up under the Lord, man, and learn what it is you need to do in life.
Yeah, Mo. Hey, you right. You right. With that, you give me Matthew 5 and 17. Go ahead.
Y'all checking in if I may.
Go ahead.
everything that the prophets and the priests brought down since 1959, you know what I'm saying? You see it unfolding before your very eyes. And it's time to wake up and come up out of this sleep, this slumber, and be who you supposed to be. The prince with power of the power, you know what I'm saying? With the Most High and with men, you know what I'm saying? So we supposed to be ruling earth, and the only way to do it is with these laws, statutes, commandments.
Yeah, Most High in Christ. That is absolutely right. That's absolutely right. That's the only way we're gonna get rulership. That's the only way we're gonna get our reward. We got to do what the Most High put us here to do. That's the only way you can bless the Most High. Follow His law, statute, commandment. Wait, you ain't got nothing else to give it. Oh, you got that Matthew 5:17? Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mark. I'll let you have it. Matthew 5:17. Think not that I have come to destroy the law.
He said, think not. So I hold right there. He said, think not. He lives in red. He said, think not that I have come to destroy the law. Christ didn't come to destroy no law.
Right.
So what the hell your Christian pastor talking about? He was listening to the Pope. And that's crazy because damn Pope got on live TV and said, yeah, we did change the Most High law. We did change the Sabbath from Saturday to Sunday. We did that. We did that. And y'all niggas like, oh man, they good. You on the same page as Chick-fil-A, and the CEO of Chick-fil-A. You don't want to do no on Sunday. We gonna listen to y'all. We gonna listen to the Most High. That's y'all Christians to this day. You want to change perfection. He said that's your day of rest. He rested that day. After the 6th day, on that 7th day, he rested. And he's sharing that day with you for you to keep as a day of rest and to gather with your people. But now you choose to listen to the, but hell, you ain't even listen to the Pope at this point. Hell, he came out and told you to choose. You still just doing what the hell you want to do.
Right.
It's crazy.
Right.
Christianity is one hell of a damn drug.
Right.
And you know, man, I tell you, it's rough. He said he came not to destroy the law. But what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have not come to destroy the law or the prophets. I have not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
He didn't come to destroy the law or the prophets out here putting their truth out. He came to fulfill it. The law has to be fulfilled, not done away with.
Right.
So check your Christian pastor. Ask your pastor questions. I think that's crazy because I look at it like either you don't want to ask him questions. You know, I don't know if you're scared. You're scared he don't know the answer. I mean, why don't you question your pastor?
Right.
Question him. You think I'll be letting somebody lead me and I ain't asking them no question? Man, where the hell we going?
Right.
Really? Crazy. Oh, I know that voice. Go ahead.
Yo, man, so I'm checking in. Y'all about to me out of Rockstar.
Y'all about to me on Shop Rockstar. What's going on, Warrior?
Everything's wild, sir. You wild?
I'm too wild. I wasn't feeling too hot. My blood pressure was a little early. I wasn't feeling too hot. I'm getting to these scripts. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I got stuff I want to get off my chest that raw you. Con. Let me see. Give me Matthew 22 and 36.
It's like if I could, huh?
Go ahead.
If I could come. Right here, we need to say fulfill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to when you say ask the question, pastor. He didn't say he came to fulfill it in the law. He just came to fulfill it. He just came to come show you how to keep the law. He didn't say he came to end it. He just said he came to fulfill the law.
Right. He didn't say he came to end it.
Right.
He just came to fulfill it. Not to end it, not to get rid of it. That don't make no sense. Now, what they Christian pastors on? Or what they on? I challenge any of them.
Right.
I'm glad, I had men above me. I didn't call myself no teacher.
Right.
I actually did a lot of stuff I thought I knew, but I can't fulfill. I had to be taught again. I should say you got to be taught again.
Right.
That's law. That's law. I had men above me said, you know what? Time for you to teach. Time for you to teach. So that's what we do here in the UPK. We push this truth. We are not your homosexual Christian pastors, them lying, deceitful, dumb dog, dumb hellhound. We are not that.
Word.
That's why we urge you, get on one of our platforms. It doesn't matter. A conference call, any social media platform, or just come here, 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. Come and take a seat and get this truth.
Word.
Shoot. Because we're going to put you on. We're going to put you on. You got that Matthew 22 and 36? Go ahead.
You know, that speak back on what you said off your shot. Like, that's what we do, man. We get out here and push this truth, man, all day long. We push this truth, man. And you can only get that in the ISUPK, right? But your Christian pastor, man, he pushes putting money in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Homosexuality, pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? He pushes all that. We don't push none of that. You know what I'm saying? We push this truth, man, under the Most High, man, under command of honor. So that's heavy that you brought that out, because that's what we push. And your Christian pastor don't push nothing close to what we out here doing.
Pushing your little boy in the wrong manner, you know, and maybe your wife, you know, we don't do that here in the UPK. We don't do none of that stuff. You will not find no abomination up in here. You know, you got that Matthew 22 and 36?
Oh, God.
Go ahead.
Matthew 22 and 36. Master.
Who? Salakia, who? Who? Master. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Master, which is the great commandment and the law.
He's saying master. Which is the great commandment in the law? Who you think they asking? You think they asking your slave master this? You think they asking Esau this?
Right.
That cave devil? You think they asking him? Nah, that ain't your master. Go ahead. He asking him, which is the great commandment in the law? Which is the great commandment in the law? He asked him a question. Go ahead, verse 37.
Verse 37. Christ said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind.
Now this is Yahushua, Jesus in Hebrew. Yahushua said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord God with all thy heart. And we know here in the truth, love is an action word. You got to show love. Love ain't a feeling. Love ain't a feeling. Hate ain't a feeling. You have to do something. You have to show something. You have to show something. And it says, you know, you got to love him with all your heart. And we know in the truth, your heart is your mind.
Word.
And with all thy soul. And with all thy mind. He wants you to put his all in him. Because he the way, he the light.
Right.
He the light. So don't put all that in your Christian pastor. If he ain't willing to tell you the truth, sitting up in the church talking about he preaching the word of God. But then soon you ask him a tough question about some homosexual or something, you know, what's wrong with same-sex marriage? He tell you, well, you know, everybody, they got their own thing. God love everybody. You know, come on. Come on. How can you preach the word of God if you can't read the word of God to these people? Don't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Give me Deuteronomy 65.
Like if I could.
Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 5.
Like if I could, is that one?
All right, go ahead.
Come on, not stuff, you know what I mean? Not the real bit. Just hear what you say about the Christian pastor, right? Like, everybody look at him like he's leader. Like the women go in there, and like women always talk about, oh, they need a man that can lead, a man that know how to take charge and all that. But then go to the church and the pastor, you add him something, all he tell you to do is just pray about it. He ain't giving you no real direction, but yet he get all your money, all your groceries. But let it be your man, you ask him something, he say, baby, just pray about it. Oh, she finna go fuck the next nigga with some paper. I mean, it's like it. She finna go have sex with the next man with some paper. It's like
Come. It's crazy because, you know, your Christian pastor will trick you to go out here and get in a world of debt. Oh, I see the new house you about to go buy. I about to see the new car. You about to receive your blessing. Yeah, come on. You better check your own financial well-being now instead of listening to a fool that don't know what the hell you really got going on.
right.
They're trying to feed his own damn self. You know, they don't need Christian pastors.
Right.
I'm telling you, no good. In this day and time, they ain't no good. They do not want what benefits you. They do not want you to follow the Most High God. They have taken an oath to deceive you,
Right.
to keep your oppressor in power and to keep you at a low state.
Right.
They took an oath to keep you in that position. But in here, we took an oath to lift you up out that hell.
That's
because
right.
in the church, they don't teach you that you can escape hell. In this Bible, it teaches you how to escape hell. And we know hell is conditioned. And in here, following the law, statutes, commandments, you can get out that state of hell.
Right.
You got that Deuteronomy 65. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 6:5. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might.
Now, this is him in the Old Testament. You see how the New Testament and the Old Testament, you see how it going, you see how it go together? How the law done away with, and they telling you right here how they love the Lord. You love the Lord by following the law, statute, and commandment. That's how you love the God. That's how you love the Most High God with all your heart, all your mind, all your soul. That's how you do that. So it tells you in the Old Testament, and it tells you in the New. If it tells you in Deuteronomy, and it tells you in Matthew, God dang. That's why I say don't do no good if you ain't gonna believe the whole book. I don't see why Christians go to church talking about, I want to believe some of the stuff in the Bible. What the hell you going to church for? You might as well be a damn atheist.
Right.
You don't believe nothing. But you're a retarded pastor.
Right.
Don't make a bit of sense. Give me Deuteronomy, hold up 1 second. Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Go ahead, Marshall.
I had a Christian tell me, like, they say they don't really care about what the Bible says. They just like to go to church because they like to hear the music and dance, and it makes them feel good.
Damn good night. Damn pep, rather.
I'm like, good night, man. Like that.
That's some evil. That's some evil work right there, man.
Good.
You're talking about workers of iniquity. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, when we already talked to our people, you know what I'm saying, we be trying to work them up. But when you're so destroyed to where all you want to do is sing and dance, I mean, where do you go from that? You know what I'm saying? What do you do? It's really no scripture I can bring out for you. Because all you want to do, you don't want to hear nothing that's in the Bible.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? All you want to do is hear Jesus on the main line. Tell them what you want. You know what I'm saying? So I had a Christian tell me that. I was like, man, I can't wait to bring that out.
Boy, I ain't cry. Yeah, that was our job, man, to try to get these people out their condition, man. Try to get them to come in this truth. It ain't, you know, damn a smooth lie. You know, and it seems like with what all the stuff going on today, we should be past that. We should be past that.
Right.
You know, you got that Deuteronomy 10 and 12. All right, go ahead.
Deuteronomy 10 and 12. And now Israel.
Who?
What doth the Lord like? And now Israel.
He said now Israel. He talking to one specific nation. He ain't talking to everybody. So damn you Christians out there talking about a Chinese man can be a spiritual Israelite or Ukrainian can be a spiritual Israelite. You stuck on stupid.
Word.
The bloodline matter. Bloodline matter. Bloodline matter. That's all that matters. You know such thing. Spiritual. Crazy. Don't get everybody around you destroyed thinking like that. Go ahead. And now Israel.
And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What does the Lord thy God require thee? Go ahead. But to fear the Lord thy God, not just men. I know a lot of you women say, I want God fearing man. Shit, you gotta have some God fearing women out here too. You gotta have some God fearing women out here too. And that is a submissive woman who know how to shut her damn mouth and listen.
Word.
That's a law too. When if I have enough time to get to it, but I don't want to stray off with the point I'm at right now. But that is a law too, to shut your dang mouth and talk when it's time for you to talk.
Word.
Just know how better off the world be if you just keep your damn mouth closed.
Word.
Lord God. Go ahead. To walk in all his ways. Y'all call y'all Christian because you fooling yourself thinking you Christ-like. Every Christian I was like, why you Christian? Because we like Christ. No, you're not. Christ ain't never ate a piece of pork chop.
Word.
Christ ain't never ate nothing. He ain't got no business.
Word.
He ain't never coveted nobody. He ain't never murdered nobody. He ain't never stole nothing from nobody. Come on. So how you anything like Christ? Ain't a Christian in the earth do anything like Christ. None of y'all. None of y'all. That's why we try to get y'all to stop.
Word.
Christianity was infiltrated by devils. And doing that infiltration, they got you to worship them instead of your God. They said, all your God stuff been done away with. Now you going to us. You got to worship by God. Only a fool would change perfection. Give me on Matt. No, I ain't finished with that. Go ahead. There's more on that.
Now God.
To walk in all his ways.
And to love him.
And to love him.
And to serve the Lord.
Go ahead.
And to love him. And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
High power. Yeah, he's saying, and to serve the God. You want to love him. How do you love him? You have to do. Love is action. You have to do these things. You had to do what he told you to do and not to do the thing he told you not to do. That's how you serve the Most High God. And that's how with all your heart, which in your mind. That's how you serve him. Drop down to verse 13. Verse 13. Go ahead.
Verse 13. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. Behold, the heaven and the heaven of heavens is the Lord.
Hold up. Salaki. Hold on 1 second. Hold the heavens. No, that's cool. I made an error right there on my note. Salaki. That went to another scripture. Let me see. Dang. that up. Give me on Deuteronomy 5:33. Give me that. But yeah, you got to love the Most High God with all your heart. You may do what He wants you to do. Don't do what your oppressor wants you to do. Don't do what he wants you. I understand you got to go to work. You're on slavery, you're on your job. And a lot of y'all Christians, y'all don't even know y'all still in slavery. You think that because your oppressor say slavery was when was slavery about? 1800, right? You think they said slavery was abolished and took the yoke iron off around your neck that you ain't in captivity no more. You still in captivity. You still in captivity. You still in. He got just like he got invisible shackles on you. He got your mind locked down. He got this right here locked down on you. Because you don't want to let him go. You don't want to take hold of Christ. You better hold on to your oppressor. You got that 5:33? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 5:33. Ye shall walk in all his ways. Ye shall walk in all the ways which the Lord your God hath commanded you.
No, walk in some of them. The law been done away with. Walk in some of them.
Walk in all the ways.
He said walk in all the ways. That means Christ didn't eat no pork chop. You Christian, you don't eat no damn pork chop, chitlins, and catfish and shrimp. Christ didn't eat none of that stuff. You got to walk in all his ways.
Right.
Stop calling yourself Christian. Stop calling yourself African American. Stop doing that. Go ahead.
Which the Lord your God hath commanded you, that ye may live.
Yeah, that the Lord God commanded you to do this, to walk in his ways, that you may live. Because we read to you in the first and Baruch, those that keep it shall live. Those who keep the law, the statute, commandments shall live. But the ones who don't gonna die. You're gonna die a physical death when you could easily die a spiritual death. It just having an ear, just having a humbling yourself, having an ear to hear the truth and to absorb it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's a powerful point to bring up. You know what I'm saying? You need to walk in the Most High way, and the Most High didn't do that. So if you look at like PSP Rock, man, him getting robbed, you know what I'm saying? Like the Most High ain't never did nothing like that. So you gotta walk in all his ways, but we so destroyed, right? And us robbing our brothers, we think that's something. We think that's something. We think that's getting a look at in the bag, but that's actually destroying our people. You know what I'm saying? Over and over again.
That's right.
Making it to the point where you can't even go to certain cities anymore because now these brothers that do have anything, you know what I'm saying? They become a target. You know what I'm saying? And every city you go to, you point. Come on down.
All right. But what you saying is true. How because we lack brotherhood. We lack brotherhood now the same way we did when they came over here and started colonizing it. If you watch any of my other history classes, ISUPK making, the Cherokee, the Creeks, the Chickasaws, and we lack brotherhood. Neighboring tribes fighting each other and stuff because we didn't love our neighbor. We didn't have brotherhood. So when all the colonizers came over here, we were already divided. They divided us up even more amongst them. Other colonies that came over here. And they were able to do so because why? Because we lacked brotherhood. And it says, and that it may be well with you, and that ye may prolong your days in the land which ye shall possess. You know, your parent tell you, you know, honor your mother and father that your days may be longer and stuff like that. Honor Christ, honor God.
Right.
Honor what he got.
Right.
Stop trying to change what the hell he done already made. He perfect.
Right.
Stop screwing with what he already got for us. Do what you're supposed to do so we can get out there and reward and be comfortable. Because I'm tired of this. Hell, I want me about 400-500 slaves so I can beat every day. Hell. Don't make no sense. Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Just like with all what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And you know, in Deuteronomy 28 it says, you know, you should be, your brother should be tender among you. You know what I'm saying? We should be tender our brothers.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not happening. That's not going on because that's not being taught in our household. You get what I'm saying? Being tender to your brother is not going on in the household. In the household, it's like, hey man, if somebody do something to you, you better punch them in the face. You better do this. You better do that. And I just that's part of that because I go through the same thing with my son. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got, you know, his kids at his school trying to fight him. Even in fight. You know what I'm saying? He can. But I tell them, man, be tender to your brothers, man, have mercy on them. I know what you can do to them, but we don't have to show that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where we start to rebuild our nation is, man, be merciful to your brothers. Be tender, be kind. It ain't soft being kind to your brothers, man. Look, we go to the school, we be kind to our brothers all the time. What you want? You ain't got it, I got it. Well, we call each other all the time. We be tender, we be kind, man. And that's what the world don't understand. But this is what we understand in life should be kept alive.
Come. Move out in Christ. That's powerful. You know, we got to get there. We got to get there. And this is the best thing that we got in Israel right now. You know, the truth on the command and journey honor. Like we say, you give everybody else a chance, give him a chance. Give him a chance. And go from there. Give me I found it. Give me Deuteronomy's well, I thought I found it. Hold on one second. Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 6 and 13.
Oh God, Deuteronomy 6 and 13. Thou shalt fear the Lord thy God and serve him, and thou shalt swear by his name.
Thou shalt fear the Lord thy God and serve him. Serve him, not your oppressor. And shall swear by his name. I mean, come on. What happened? I tell you, put it like this. What happened when you don't fear the Lord? You go out here and commit any type of sin that you comfortable out here in the world doing. You folk that hate sin. Hate sin, that's the only way you won't do it. You're supposed to hate it. You're supposed to hate evil. You're supposed to hate it. Give me on verse 14.
Oh God. Verse 14.
Go ahead.
Oh, slap you, sir. Verse 14. Ye shall not go after other gods.
Ye shall not go after other gods. You ain't got no business going after Nimrod. You ain't got no business, excuse me, Slocky. You ain't got no business celebrate Christmas. Why you going after the other god? You going after Cupid, the naked baby come out shooting a heart through your arrow. Shooting an arrow through your heart. I mean, what you know anything possible about shooting an arrow through somebody's heart other than your enemy? Sloppy? Anybody? Can anybody bring anything good out of that? Some naked baby with wings with a bow and arrow shooting through the heart. That is.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? They're coming from that, like.
It's like abortion almost. You know what I'm saying? I see why women love Valentine's Day so damn much. I mean, crazy. They rat down that damn alley.
It's like it would be good.
Go ahead.
That's what you're saying, because the whole time you thinking Valentine's is about love and all this, and then it's damn near death. Like you shoot his heart and arrow through the heart.
Death. That's all it is death. There's nothing else but death. And you add so much, you add a materialistic mindset to the thing that it putting you in an even deeper hell if you didn't buy a gift expensive enough, or you didn't think about somebody in this day. They got ill will towards you. Right. Just like, we say about Ricard, about, hating your brother without a cause.
Right.
That ain't no damn call. When God say don't go after these other gods and stuff, you hate your brother for the wrong reason. You put a material stipulation on him that that ain't doing nothing, destroying you and destroying your children and stuff like that. You call him war in your damn household.
Right.
It doesn't make sense. It makes sense to your oppressor because he winning. Because he making money off you doing all this. You invest in him. Don't you know if you didn't follow these other gods, if you didn't go out here buying cards, buying cars, buying clothes, buying jewelry, buying everything out here, every filthy thing out here in the world to try to please somebody, don't you realize not celebrate Christmas and stuff, these heathens lose trillions of goddamn dollars?
Right.
And these same clothes, these same things that you island gift that you want to get, because gift destroyed the heart. We already said the heart is the mind. Right. You buying them gifts, destroying these people's mind. You destroy your parents' mind, you destroy your children's mind, you destroy your friends' mind, you destroy everybody's mind because you following gods and they don't give a damn what you know the real reason why you're doing it or not. You right. Following devils. Them so-called gods are devils.
Right.
That you're following. And it, like I say, it doesn't make sense. You could buy everything that you want, pennies on a dollar. Do you realize how many sales and stuff would be out here if we just didn't go spend our money when he at the appointed time for these holidays and stuff that he done already set for us? He already sitting back. Yeah, put my arm over here. They finna
right.
Yeah. We finna get good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They playing this. They already know. They already about calculate how much money they gonna make around this time. Just because we invest in everything in them. We buying everything through them. We satisfying him, trying to satisfy some people that ain't in the damn truth. And God is a jealous God. You putting other God before him, he pissed off. That's why we in the state that we in. We still doing the same stuff now that we were doing back then. I gotta say, it's crazy as hell. It says, ye shall not go after other gods. Go ahead. Verse 14.
You shall not go after other gods, of the gods of the people which are around you.
The gods of these heathen, your so-called slave masters, these colonizers that put you in captivity, you ain't got no business going after their God. Can you have to work and go home? Don't be celebrating nothing else with these damn folk.
Right.
Find your ass thrown over a damn balcony or out in the damn woods in the mountains somewhere playing survival of the game.
Right.
You running for your damn life because you want to go camping or you want to go celebrate with them, you damn fool.
Right.
Go.
It's like if I could.
Go ahead.
Even with that, right now to go to a for a time, when you talk about celebrate with them, you know what I mean? I go off topic, but like even with like all year on your job, you've been talking about you need money, you stressed out, you can't pay your bills. And then you want to go risk, go back to what you about it earlier, you want to sacrifice, you know what I mean? You want to sacrifice it to, you know what I mean, these devils, you know what I mean? And they ain't giving you nothing, but you mad as hell. I'm going to this Christmas party. Oh yeah, you see, y'all just don't, y'all the ISUPK, y'all this and that. Now, where's the wrong? Y'all boring. Fool. You talk about boring, but every other day you were just stressed out, broke as hell, can't pay none of your bills, but you got to go to the Christmas party. What you get from it? A piece of cake? It's just like
in debt. You know what I mean? Folks I know that went to finance company and borrowed money to go get in debt to celebrate Christmas.
Right.
Special kind of stupid, man. Special kind of stupid. And I can speak on it because I used to be there. Not for going and borrowing money, but I used to celebrate Christmas. I found out we weren't supposed to celebrate before I came into the truth. But when I came into the truth, they showed me where to go find it. I had my proof at that point that we didn't supposed to do that. Because our Christian pastor wasn't telling us a damn thing. We had a Christmas tree in our church.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they weren't telling us no better. A lot of them think we can't handle the truth, you know. And just let us continue to do what we so-called faith feels good to the flesh. Nah, your flesh is wicked above all things.
Word.
Don't listen to your flesh. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Where we at? Give me verse 15.
Verse 15. For the Lord thy God is a jealous God among you.
Go ahead. He a jealous God among you. Among you, Israel. Among you, his favorite. You his favorite. You his favorite above all nations earth. All the other nations like spittle. He gave the law to you. Go ahead.
Lest the anger of the Lord thy God be kindled against thee and destroy thee from off the face of the earth.
And you keep making the Most High God jealous. He gonna destroy your ass off the face of that earth. That when your damn grace and mercy ran out. That what happened to that what is it, PNB?
Mm-hmm,
Him, yeah. His grace and mercy ran out. Young Dolph, his grace and mercy ran out. And y'all look up to these people. Come on. Stop being scared to die a spiritual death and more willing to die a physical death. A lot of y'all got children. Why you want to leave them behind? When you kill that spirit and still be here with them and teach them better. Come on, man. Wipe you out the face of the earth. Give me Deuteronomy 30 and 6. Deuteronomy 30 and 6. Because we need to know the benefits of what it means to keep the law. To realize that the law hadn't really been done away with, and that Christ came here to fulfill it. You know, we need to know the benefits of that. And we're going to repeat it. We don't say it one time. We don't say it many times, but we're going to keep pushing it. And we're going to show you the different parts of the Bible. You got that Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 6? All right, go ahead.
And the Lord thy God, Deuteronomy 30 and 6. And the Lord thy God will circumcise thine heart.
Go ahead.
The heart of thy seed.
Go ahead.
To love the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, as thou mayest live.
And
thou mayest live.
Going back to loving the Lord, putting in that work. You know what the scripture said, paraphrasing, faith without work is dead. You got to put in some work. You got to put in some work. You got to, if you're a woman, you got to pay your tithe. Hey, help fix the brothers a meal. These sisters up in Atlanta is amazing, man.
Right.
I'm tell you, good. They is amazing. It hard for me to lose weight. I gained 25 pounds in 3 weeks. It's awful. Not just all because of them. It's just they know my eating habits and they feed me well enough. So, we got some awful sisters up in Atlanta. Salaki. But you know, you got to show ways of how you love God. You follow His law, statute, commandment, brother. Come in, and put in your time. Come and put in some work. Cut some grass or mop some floors or build some things, purchase some things that we may need, not want, but need. We take care of needs in here.
Right.
You know, we put needs come before wants.
Right.
And that's one way that you can help combat your flesh.
Right.
Taking care of your needs before your wants. You know. And go ahead with that. That thou mayest live. Because you keep the commandments, you keep the law, statute, commandment, that's how you live.
Right.
That's how you live. And we keep talking about this spiritual death and physical death. Which one do you prefer? I want to live. So I try to get rid of the old spirit I had. Get rid of the old me.
Right.
I don't give a damn if y'all did a line last night, smoked a blunt this morning. Bring your ass up in here. I just hear all the time saying, you know, not do drugs, witchcraft, and all this and that. Just because you own it, don't let that deter you not to come in here. Come in here and change. Don't let it be like no fake ass New Year resolution that you ain't gonna keep no damn way. We rather for you to come in here and change in here. Don't sit out there and say, well, I gotta wait till I get myself clean before I come into the truth. You damn fool, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on in. Come on in. Black, Hispanic, Northern Native. Come in here. We'll help fix you.
Right.
We got the best counselors in Israel. We got the best counselor in Israel. Ain't nobody gonna steer you in the wrong direction. Nobody. Nobody. Come into the truth. Come into the ISUPK on the commandment journey home. So that you may live. That you may live. Go ahead, connect word.
Deuteronomy 30:6. And the Lord thy God will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live.
Go to 7.
Verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Woo! Don't that sound good? Don't that sound good? God said if you do all these, come on. God said if you do all these things that I say, follow my laws, statutes, commandments, that you live. You ain't got to die that physical death. Because guess what he gonna do to your enemies? He gonna mess them up. And the Lord thy God shall put all the curses upon thine enemy. All this sickness, all this disease, all this death, these homicides and stuff. He gonna put all that on your oppressor. He gonna take that heavy ass burden off you, and he off your nation, and he gonna put it on this wicked nation that inherit the earth.
Right.
But we gotta come back to him. We gotta do what he wanted to do. We got to do what he wants us to do, not what our oppressor want to do. We can't keep playing the oppressor game. We can't keep playing the oppressor game. How time we wake up, Israel, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to wake y'all dry bones up. We're trying to wake them up.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 8. And thou shalt turn.
Well, on Salakia. Finish up 7, where it says, and on them.
And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies. And on them that.
Go ahead.
And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
And he gonna he gonna put curses on all your enemies, and on them that hate thee. Every nation in this world hates you, Negro,
right.
Hispanic man,
right.
Northern Native man.
Right.
Come on, Northern Native man. Look what they did to you with the treaties and stuff. They broke every treaty through law that they signed with you. They broke every last one of them. Why did they break them? It was never in him to do no good, because he hates you. He hates you.
Right.
Look at the Hispanic down at the border. Look how many of them in cages. Why? He these other nations hate you. Your oppressor hates you. Black man, ain't nobody catching it worse than you. Why? Because they hate you. And they persecute you. So why not give all the praise to the Most High God, follow his laws, take the commandments, so you can escape this hell.
Right.
You can escape this hell by following his law.
That's right.
And give me verse 8. Yeah, go to verse 8. Go ahead. Salaki. You still there?
Deuteronomy 30:8. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day.
Yeah, so you mean tell me we messed up in Egypt when he came to do when he came and rescued us and saved us out of that captivity. We went against him. So guess what? He said Deuteronomy 26:8, he was gonna take us away by ships. We were gonna go into captivity, we were gonna go into Egypt again.
Right.
Somewhere else. But guess what? When he put out, if we do what he tell us to do, he put all these other curses on our enemies and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord thy God. Obey him doing what the hell he told you to do, and do all your commandments which I command these this day. We don't be made at that point. We done made it. Give me verse 9. We go over to verse 11. Next verse.
Verse 9.
Go ahead.
Verse 9. Verse 9. And the Lord thy God will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, and the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of thy cattle, and in the fruit of thy land, for good. For the Lord will again rejoice over thee for good, and as he rejoiced over thy fathers.
Man, that ain't nothing but positivity. People claim that we so damn negative and stuff like that. Why we negative try to tell you do what the Most High said do?
Right.
And look what's gonna come out of that. He said everything you touch, it's gonna be plenteous.
Right.
In the fruit of thy body, and in the fruit of the cattle, and in the fruit of the land, for good. I mean for good. For the Lord again will rejoice over thee for good.
That's a lot.
Go ahead.
If I could, right? So here when you brought out that precept, because like in the churches, when you talk about a blessing, look, the Lord trying to give you a blessing. You want to go bed a person for 40 acres in the mirror. The Lord say He gonna bless your cow. You know what I'm saying? What we saying? How are we saying anything wrong? Like you say, it's like it.
That's solid, man. That's solid. You see here relying on your oppressor instead of relying on the Most High.
Right.
So that's the job of your Christian pastor. I told you he took an oath to keep you in a low state.
Right.
That's why they got so many different denominations of churches and stuff like that. To keep you divided. We supposed to be one body. All of us supposed to be worshiping the same God under the same body. There's no amputations or no prosthetic limbs in here. You know, it's not.
Right.
And verse 10, go ahead. Salaki, verse 10.
Verse 10. And thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law. And if thou turn unto the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
See, all that good stuff, all that, and that's prosper. You know, what his name, Joe Osteen, he on the teach prosperous thing. We gonna teach you prosperous stuff, and we gonna teach you destruction. Because you need to know what the hell's gonna destroy your ass in here if you don't follow these laws, statutes, commandments.
Right.
But this the prosperous stuff right here. The Lord, he didn't say TD Jakes was gonna get his stuff to you, or crap your dollar. We're gonna get his stuff to you. The Lord said he gonna get his stuff to you. So why you listening to them?
Right.
They can't give you nothing. They can't give you a damn. Ain't gonna give you nothing at Holyfield. At Holyfield will crap your dollar. He crept all his millions. When give him money to pay a light bill. So lock you. But yeah, that's what the Christian church got for you. Deception. Nothing but deception. And we read this in Baruch in the Apocrypha in Baruch 4:1.
Right.
You know, this is the book of the law. If thou turn unto the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy mind, and all thy soul, that's the reward you gonna get. You gonna get that prosperous life that you want, that you've been looking for, that you've been expecting. You can't do it out here breaking God's law, eating what you ain't got no business, on coveting, being coveted to your neighbor and stuff like that, or anybody else. Want what the Most High got for you.
Right.
You know, stop being such a selfish person in this world. Give me verse 11. Go ahead.
Verse 11. For this commandment, which I command thee this day, it is not hidden from thee, neither is it far off.
No, it ain't hidden from you. These commandments ain't hidden from you, nor is it far off. You got these in some of them cheap ass hotels y'all get to go up and lay up in and do y'all dirt. Your grandmama got these Bibles in their house, probably got 2-3 of them in there. It ain't hid from you. It's on social media. It's on your phone. You got Bible app. These law stuff ain't hid from y'all.
Right.
You want to go out here and play crazy if you don't want to.
Right.
It don't make no sense. It ain't hid from you. The Most High, he didn't hide none of this stuff from you. He gave it to you. He didn't give it to nobody else. He didn't give it to nobody else. Give me
Once again, why you doing that? It's like if I could.
Why you doing
That's
why before you make your point, we gonna get into some of the specifics of these laws and stuff like that. Running short on time. I got so much stuff here. I might have to do a part 2. But let's get into some specific laws, especially what we good at breaking around here. Give me on Deuteronomy 14 and 2. Kind of show y'all proof. Cause like I said, I ain't trying to tell y'all what's on my mind. You know, I'm just trying to, bring forth out these scriptures, show you. I hope you got your Bible along with you going along. But go ahead, make your point, Michael. Ask your question, make your point.
It's like, I was just gonna say, like, when you was talking about it in Deuteronomy chapter 30, the last verse you just read, where it say for they not here, where it say for the commandments which I commanded thee is not here from thee. Like, another cut to the Christian pastor, man. You know what I mean? Like, he act like you don't know that about God, where he can't be certain. But look, the Lord is saying he ain't hid it from you. And he, like you say, he's saying it ain't far off. So, man, why are you going to the church where, you know what I mean? Like you saying, you waiting on any Christian to call in so you can answer that question.
It ain't in no secret, like I said earlier, it ain't hidden. It ain't in no Illuminati, it ain't in no Masonry or Eastern Star, it ain't in none of that stuff.
Right.
All this stuff is right here. Right here.
Right.
Right here. Right here. And you should feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You should feel some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sell your soul to gain knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowledge right here. Everything you need to know is right here in this book. You know, everybody got a story. Everybody got a story here. You got that? Salaki. You got the Deuteronomy on 14 and 2. That's okay, I'll read it. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art an holy people, which means separate, unto the Lord thy God, your God, our God, not everybody else's God. We've been getting on y'all about following these other gods out here. You only supposed to be worshiping one God because you're a jealous God.
Word.
You know, damn the God of your birthday month that you worship.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And said, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself. You are chosen to be a peculiar people unto himself. You special. You special. He didn't choose nobody else above all the nations that are upon the earth. So you waste time, you're here fighting for equality and stuff like that, trying to vote, talking about equal rights and stuff, and worrying about these laws and worry about your oppressive laws and stuff out here when the Most High, when Christ said he came to fulfill the Most High law. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come to destroy it. You know what I'm saying? So you worry about the wrong thing.
Word.
You worry about the wrong thing. You above everybody else. Even though you're in a low state, you still above everybody else in the Most High eye. You know what I'm saying? In verse 3, thou shalt not eat anything, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. This is what I was bringing out to you earlier. Right. About how a lot of you Christians think you a Christian because you walk like Christ. Christ ain't never ate nothing abominable. Right. So how you like Christ? You the complete damn opposite. And ain't nobody trying to tell you no better except the men in the ISUPK.
That's right.
Lead these Christian churches, start getting these folk your money for lying to you like this. All the money going into your oppressive bank. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Verse, drop down to verse 8. And the swine, you know what swine is, right? Pig, pork.
Right,
okay, go ahead.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 8. And the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean to you. Yet, it's like ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
You got no business damn eating no pig skins and stuff. I used to eat them back in the day. You get a fishing rod, man. We just get some skins and some hot sauce and some crackers and some bananas and stuff, and some juices and stuff. We go sit off the dock or sit at the edge of the pond.
Right.
And we chilling.
Right.
we doing. But that was so wicked. It was wicked. And you got what? Ain't none of my pastors never told me nothing. Ain't never told me the right thing. Ain't never told me no better. And ain't none of y'all pastors ever told y'all no damn better. But we in the truth, we gonna tell you. Swine. And it said, if you're not supposed to eat anything abominable.
Right.
Any type of abomination. You know what abomination is? Abomination is something that the Most High God hates. He hates it. He hates it with a passion. Why would you want to get on the Most High God bad side? And you can get on his bad side just by simply eating something you ain't got no damn business. So it said, it is unclean to you. You can't pray over it. You cannot make straight what God made crooked. That is his cleaning supply. Whoa. I think you a damn fool too. You come in my house want to eat my damn SOA pads. Huh? You what? Let me get a couple mean green and a shot of 409. You damn right. You a special kind of stupid Christian.
Word.
And I challenge you. Y'all want to do all these damn I challenge you to ask your damn pastor.
Word.
Put him on Front Street. Blast him. That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
You're supposed to blast him. Lying to you, leading you down the wrong way. Crazy. It said, nor touch their dead carcasses. You don't touch them damn pig. And y'all eating the chitlins. Y'all eating the doo-doo sack. He said it unclean. Oh, watch, man, you gotta watch. The Mike Best, you gotta watch the Mike Best good. Watch. You gotta wash them good. You can't. I don't give a damn how much scrub you do. It's still unclean. You can't clean it up.
Right.
You can't clean it up.
Like if I could, real quick.
Go ahead.
Like if we already unclean, and you already know like it carries certain toxins and stuff like that because it's made to clean. It's already toxic like that. Why would you want to test it when it's dead when it's extremely toxic now? The most I know what he's talking about. Like you said, it's a lie.
Oh, that's how Christians operate. They wanted change was already perfect. God made that a perfect. That's a perfect household cleaning supply.
Right.
This is the most high realm.
Right.
Earth belongs to him. That's a perfect cleaning supply for his house. I'd be damned if you don't want to eat something. Eat it. I told you about a Christian is a hell of a damn drug.
Right.
But come in here. Hey, this is the Lord rehab right here.
Right.
On the commanding general heart, we will rehabilitate you.
That's right.
In this truth. And that's on everything. I promise you, I ain't leaving. I am not leaving. I ain't never came across nothing good. And I'm like I said, I drive. I'm a driver. My feet done touch the damn dirt in every state in this country. And I ain't seen nothing. I don't met many people. I never came across nothing like this.
Right.
The ISUPK started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Man, I'm telling you, get you some. Y'all better check into a school near y'all.
Right.
Google it. Use that Google contraption. In verse 9, it say, these ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and scales shall ye eat. A shark got fins, but it ain't got no damn scales.
Right.
So he unclean. You can't eat it. Tuna got fins, but they ain't got no scales.
Right.
You can't eat it. An octopus ain't got no fins or no scales. You can't eat no calamari, no octopus.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Make a clown. Make what is it, clown? What thing is with the pearl in it? Yeah, clown. Yeah, make one of them have fins or scales. How can you, man? Lean into your own understanding. Trying to change what the Most High God made perfect. The shrimp, crabs, and lobsters and stuff. What you think happened when the dolphins and the whales and the sharks and other animals take a dump and stuff in the ocean? That's their food.
Right.
They cleaning the ocean. But you follow behind your oppressor, want to eat the Most High cleaning supply. I don't get it. It's poison. Don't you lock your cabinets up when you got children that starting to cry? When you got babies in your house starting to cry? Don't you put your cleaning supply out of reach so your baby won't go in there and drink it or eat any of it? The killing. The Most High gave you this knowledge to separate you from that, so you won't take on that party. Y'all some grown ass children still, man. Lord. Ooh, boy, oppression make a wild man mad.
Right.
I'm telling you. Y'all having y'all seafood balls and stuff like that, thinking y'all doing something, and you listen to your oppressor. It's a delicacy. It's what he says is a delicacy. It's a delicacy. Man, please. Eating poison is a delicacy. Man. Y'all tough. Verse 10. And whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat. It is unclean to you. And I just broke down all them animals in the rivers and the oceans. Like I said, even catfish, you can't eat it. You can't eat it. You just can't eat it. Give me we're gonna get into some more of these laws and stuff. Because I tell you, y'all Christians, y'all just do what the hell. Y'all just do what the hell y'all want to do.
Oh yeah.
Give me Leviticus 11 and 10. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 10. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, and all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. You're not supposed to eat them. And you talking about you Christ, like, oh, I'm like Christ. You don't do a damn thing Christ did in life. Nothing. So stop calling yourself Christian. Leave it alone. Come get into the truth. Stop loving lies. Stop loving lies. Verse 11, they shall be an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. How can you make something positive out of an abomination? How can you get anything positive out of that? And God say he hates it so much, but you supposed to love it. I tell you, that being stupid, you taking on your oppressor. You follow him in the lustful things he do. And it's wrong. And it's wrong. Give me drop down to verse 41. Running.
Verse 41.
Running low on time.
You say verse like
yeah, Leviticus 11:41.
Leviticus 11:41. Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 41. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, come. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 41. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. It shall not be eaten.
Every little thing that creeping and crawling on the earth, you ain't supposed to eat it. Them things serve a purpose. They serve a purpose. And their purpose is not for you to eat them. They didn't say not eat. Am I looking at it wrong?
Nah.
It shall not be eaten. So who you gonna listen to? Christ, the Most High, or your pastor? Tell you the law done away with. And then we should believe in this Bible. Your Christian pastor do not believe in this Bible. He don't believe in God. He don't. Verse 42.
Come. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 42. Wheresoever goeth upon the belly, and wheresoever goeth upon all four, or wheresoever hath more feet among all creeping things that creep upon the earth, them shall ye not eat, for they are an abomination.
Man, all these little creeping things with all these legs and stuff on them, and like I said, everything that creeping upon the earth like that on their belly. I know some of y'all don't eat that Papa Dough. I know you got some folk down in Florida and Louisiana that love some gator meat. You can't do that. You can't eat snake. You can't be like your present eat rattlesnake and stuff like that. You can't do it. It's unclean to you. It's an abomination. No snake, no gators, nothing that crawl on their stomach. You're not supposed to eat it. You're not supposed to eat it. Verse 43.
Right. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 43. No, 43, right?
Yeah, 43.
Come. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 43. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth. Neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby.
Now, this is law. Don't make yourself hated by the Most High God with any creeping thing that creepeth. Neither shall you make yourselves unclean with them. They are already unclean. Don't we take pride in being clean, being fresh, washing your ass, making sure your teeth brush, making sure you groom well, your house neat and in order. Don't you take pride in being clean? We want to be clean people. Well, listen to your oppressor, your retarded Christian pastor that he chose to be your leaders and whatnot. that the went and got ordained to lie to you, what they say? Get filthy, get dirty. Don't worry about what the Most High talking about. You know, you could pray over it. Prayer, what they say, prayer changes things. And Christians say prayer changes things. But God don't hear the prayer sinners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? God did not hear the prayer sinners. He don't, you know, we can go to Amos, but like I said, they're gonna take some time. He don't smell your food, all this stuff, laws and stuff you breaking, doing stuff you ain't supposed to do. He ain't, you know, he ain't smelling that food, that abomination that you cooking, he ain't smelling it. The songs you sang during that season, he don't hear them songs that you singing. Nothing. Man, I choked.
21.
Yeah, we was at 40.
1.
Huh? Not that one.
Okay. Okay, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 44.
Go ahead.
Come. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy.
Now hold it right there. It said, for I am the Lord your God. He didn't say everybody else God, because they got their own God they worship. They worship in Sheba, Ishtar, Gael, give me some more gods, Zeus and all the other gods and stuff out here. Yeah, he said, Israel, I am the Lord your God, not everybody else God, because they don't believe in me. Right. You all that matter. And he said, sanctify, and he said, and ye therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy. He said, you are an holy people unto himself. Holy means separate. You're supposed to be separate from everybody else. Right. And for what they believe in. Because they don't believe in your God. And they trying to take you away from their God. That's why you're supposed to marry outside your nation. Because when you marry outside your nation, you take on their God. Right. And they make you forget your God. Same thing happened to King Solomon when he got in old age. You know what I'm saying? He did disobey God. He broke the law. Right. He broke the law. He was a wise man. Be wise is. He still broke the law. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come, the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 44. But I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy, for I am holy.
Yes.
Come, neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
He said, he said, you are holy, and I am holy. We separate, and he's separate. And that's how we supposed to live, following his laws, statutes, commandments. You know, we don't want to be joining these other nations and stuff like that. Right. Like I say, you can go to work. You work at a hospital, or you work at a stadium, or you work in a warehouse. You go to work. Right. But you don't want to join them in nothing else. Right. You know, just simple as that. Just simple as that. Go ahead.
It's like you what you said about them praying over, right? Trying to make it clean. The Lord just said, he said, don't eat it. He didn't say don't eat it. You can eat it if you pray to me. He didn't say you can eat the swine if you go get it from the restaurant down the street. He didn't say none of that. He said don't eat it. Ain't no way around it. It's like
he didn't say unclean, but you got to clean it up real good, then eat it. He didn't say that. That adds to what the scriptures say. We know in the truth, you don't want to take to and add to the scripture. Right. You know, so what Brother Michael Lack was bringing out right then was real heavy. You know what I'm saying? You just, like I said, it tears you. These people there trying to tear you from the way you're supposed to be. Right.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 45. For I am the Lord that bringeth you out of the land of Egypt, to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, For I am holy.
Ye shall be separate because the Lord God is separate. And he brought your separate ass up out of Egypt.
Right.
Because he had to deal with your enemy. Your enemy wanted to destroy you, wanted to keep you in captivity, wanted to keep you in that low state.
Right.
The Most High really wants you to be above everybody. He wants you to have rulership. He don't want you to just rule a block, rule a corner.
Right.
He wants you to rule the whole earth.
That's
Black
right.
man, Hispanic man, Northern Native man. He don't want you on reservations. He wants you to rule the earth.
Right.
What are you fighting for? What are you praying for? But I tell you what you is trying to do. You trying to change. You being foolish, trying to change what's already perfect.
Right.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. Go ahead.
Come the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 46. This is the law of the beast, and of the fall, and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth.
Yeah, this is the law of the beast and the fowl, and every living thing that creepeth and moveth in the earth, that moveth in the waters, and every creature that creepeth upon the earth. So he basically telling you, he's giving you laws of what you eat in the water and what you can't eat in the water, what you can eat on land and what you can't eat on land, what you can eat it that flies in the air, and what flies in the air that you're not supposed to eat, and the fowl on the ground that you can't eat, chickens and stuff like that.
Right.
I had somebody tell me a damn turkey was a buzzer. I said, well, I'll be damned. Ain't that a Christian? I ain't never seen a turkey eat nothing dead.
Like if I could, if a turkey or a buzzard, I wonder what a pig is.
Crazy, crazy. Verse 47.
Verse 40, Leviticus chapter 11, verse 47. To make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
I just broke that down to y'all.
Right.
That's what the law, statute, commandment for. You for to take heed to this. You for to hearken yourself and listen to this.
Right.
Only a humble mind can sit in this class and listen to this type of truth and stay and continue to stay tuned. When you out there saying the truth for it's supposed to make you feel some kind of way. And not good. You know what I'm saying? It should make you want, a lot of times we hate correction. That is a problem. A lot of we hate correction and stuff like that. And that ain't cool. That is not cool at all. Give me 1 John chapter 2, verse 3. 1 John 2 and 3. Everybody still on the conference call? Slack it. Okay, I was just making sure. Make sure it didn't hang up. The water.
Oh, ain't nobody.
This is I do it fast.
I got.
I do it faster. I do it faster.
Okay.
I want to try to get to my point.
Okay. Okay.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandment. If you out here, I don't care how often you going to church, like I said earlier, you're going to church every Sunday and stuff like that, or you somewhere just hear the word. Hearing the word don't get you salvation. Hearing the word don't save you. It's the doing. It's the action.
Right.
You got to do. You got to do what the Lord say you do. You just can't hear it and think you're going to be all right. You got to do what the Lord say do and not do what he said not to do.
Right.
That's the only way. That's how you know God. I know God. I mean, you don't know God. Now you out here saying, because you're not God fearing. The fear of the Lord, the know the Lord is the fear of the Lord.
Right.
And the fear of the Lord is do what the hell he damn say.
Right.
Good God. Give me verse 4. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandment is a liar. You talk about you know God and you ain't keeping his commandment, you a liar. You a liar. I didn't write this. Your Christian pastor ain't gonna tell you. He ain't gonna tell you that you don't know God. Because he wants you to listen to his lie. He wants you to listen to his lie. And the truth is not in him. So you got that sin and stuff like that. The truth ain't in you, man. The truth ain't in you. I don't know what's so sporty about, want to roll with a liar, like a liar hit this and that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't get nowhere. Truth gets you farther than lie will any day. You know the old folk you say about a lie. You tell one, you got to keep telling. Goddamn, how long you think we get caught up in all them lies? You know what I'm saying? Israel, we get punished first. Verse 5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily, which is surely, is the love of God perfected. Not trying to change the law of God or say they done away with what the Most High already got, the blueprint already right here. Why would you want to change something that's already perfect? Only a fool would want to do some mess like that. Only a fool would want to change something that's already perfect. That means it ain't got no damn room for improvement. You can't improve it. So what are you gonna change it for? And can't nobody else top it. You can't top it. You mean tell me that you got spirit that you think you can top the Creator? Don't make a bit of sense. It don't make a bit of damn sense. Verse 6. Everybody know that. No, Salakia. Finna read 5. It said, hereby know we that we are in him. When you keep it his word, you in the house. You abide with the Most High. And he's abiding with you. He's living with you when you're doing what you're supposed to do. I want you to add, if I had a obedient whatever person or whatnot, whether it was a family member or a friend or somebody, they obedient, they doing the right thing. I wouldn't mind living with me. I want to live with them too. You know what I'm saying? And in verse 6, it said, he that saith he abide in him ought himself also so to walk even as he walks. That means you're going to walk just like Christ. You think you're a Christian, but you don't walk no way like Christ walked. You don't walk the way he walked. You don't talk the way he talked. He was austere, man. Man, come on. Y'all ain't with it, but we trying to get you to get with it. Get in this truth. So you know how to walk, and you're walking the right way. It says, brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning. What was that? Love your brother as yourself. Love your neighbor as yourself.
Word.
And love the Most High God with all your mind and your heart and your soul. If you follow the first 2 commandments, you're going to automatically follow the rest of them.
Right.
If you follow the first 2 commandments, which your Christian pastor will not tell you, all the rest of the commandments you'll automatically follow because that's brotherhood. We run parallel with sisterhood. You will have all that. You will do all that. About let one slip through the ropes. Let's go back to Leviticus to the law. We is in Atlanta, and I got to get on Atlanta Ace. Leviticus 18 and 22, because this is the law class, and we still trying to figure out why only a fool would change something that's perfect. And we know God made man, and we know that a woman came from man.
Right.
We know Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. Ain't that how they said? But this book of Leviticus chapter 18, verse 22. And it says, thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination. It is hated by the Most High God for homosexuality. And you funny people, the Most High God hates you. He hates you. He hates you. He hates you. That is not good. You bring something out of the Most High, the Creator, hating you. You show me something positive out of that. When I've been showing you how he talking about killing you, destroying you with everything else. It don't make sense.
Word.
Verse. Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. 20 and 13. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman. You know what that means? A man lying with another man the way he's supposed to lie with a woman. You know, a man really supposed to penetrate a woman. That's how they marry. But you listen to folks like Obama and your oppressor got you thinking gay marriages are lawful. You a fool trying to change what's already perfect.
Right.
You mean tell me, you mean a man gonna see and tell me another man is better than a woman? Come on, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
If I may, you know, what you just said so heavy, it make me think about a West Coast song, you know what I'm talking about, by Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg. You know, the LBC rock, one of the West Coast finest, you know what I'm talking about. He said, nobody does it better, you know what I'm talking about. And when it comes to the Most High creation, nobody made that better than that black woman, that Hispanic woman, that American woman. So to turn your back on that beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying, that, oh my God, you know what I'm talking about. To turn your back on that, to go and run up somebody's back, look at your back ran up, you know what I'm talking about, is truly an abomination.
Right.
Yeah, come on, see, that's what we talking about. It's a true abomination. What you say is so heavy. I mean, why? They listen to people like Crep Your Dollar, mega church pastor that don't mind getting his back blowed out.
Good night.
TD Snake, somebody else probably don't mind getting his back blowed out. They won't speak against homosexuality. I don't give a damn if you ain't never got your back blowed out. I don't care. If you still think, well, I ain't got no problem with it. The Most High God got a problem with it. That means you ain't on the same damn page.
Right.
You still a damn homosexual. And the Most High God gonna deal with you. He gonna deal with you. Unless you change your way. Change your way, repent. Don't do that mess no more. It ain't too late. It ain't too late. But it says, 2013. But if a man also lies with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Oh my God, there ain't no spiritual death. It's a physical death we talking about. That's where your AIDS and your monkeypox and all that stuff coming into fight because you don't want to obey the law. You don't want to obey the law. You know, you don't want to obey the law. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 5. You know, telling you, woman don't for to lay with womankind, a man don't for to lay with mankind. You don't supposed to do that. You supposed to be with the opposite sex. That's the way the Lord designed it. That's the way the Most High designed it. Man, I did not have enough time. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Ain't no woman got no business wearing no man boxers, no men clothes. Period. Right. No men clothes. These studs and all, you know, these folk walking around here trying to be manly, masculine. It's the wrong spirit. That's a slap in the face to the Most High God. I ain't satisfied. I ain't satisfied with your creation. Man, you be lucky he ain't killed you last year.
Right.
I mean the audacity to sit down and have the mindset of the Most High. I don't approve of you. That is some wicked. There's a wicked mentality to have to sit there and basically show the Most High, like, I ain't pleased with you. I'd rather be a woman than a man. Or this woman talking about, I'd rather be a man than a woman. I ain't satisfied. And you a special kind of stupid and bold. And bold. You will live the rest of your life in hell. That's where that mindset push you. That's where that mindset that will put you. And it said, neither shall a man put on a woman garment. I don't give a damn for what the reason. Watching Tyler Perry, what he doing that shit, sloppy. That stuff is wicked as hell.
Right.
You know, all these actors and stuff, all these athletes and stuff, putting on dresses, these rappers and stuff, but these, they putting these so-called stars, people that you look up to, having them in dresses and stuff like that, having you think that stuff is cool. It's not cool. And it said, for all that do so are an abomination unto the Lord thy God. You is something that he hates.
Right.
You are something that he hates. And you got to come out of that, people. You got to come out of that. Give me further. I'm going to get 1 John 5:3. We're almost out of here. This is the book of 1 John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God. Action. Not feeling, action. That we keep his commandment. You keep his commandment by actions and not getting your damn feelings. And his commandments are not grievous. I mean, they ain't hard. They ain't hard to do. They ain't hard to do. Just do what the hell he tell you to do and don't do what he tell you not to do. It's just that simple. Psalms 19 and 7. Get to my point. We're going to close this thing on out. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 19, verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect. It's perfect. It doesn't need changing. If any Christian, I wish a Christian was online or can get with me at some time and tell me, how can you change something perfect and make it damn better?
Right.
You special kind of stupid. Think you can outclass the Most High God. Damn you. Converting the soul. That's what the law do. When you get your mind right, start doing what you're supposed to do, it'll convert you. You're able to come up in here and be around the other people and be around like-minded people that's in the truth. That's where you're supposed to be. That's where you're supposed to be, in here, learning this, being taught again. Being taught again. The testimony is the Lord is sure. It's not something that, like I say, the scripture said the Lord is not author of confusion. It make the wise the simple. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. Come on. You out here with a simple mind and stuff like that, you hearken unto the word, you hearken to the Lord's word, it will make you wise.
Right.
You won't be that simpleton no more. Being simple is not positive. That's a negative thing. And a lot of you Christians do not know that. The fear, hold on, Slack it. Verse 8, the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. That means make your mind feel good. You think you straight. You rejoicing up here. You happy. You ain't stressed. The commandment of the Lord is pure. It's not unclean.
Right.
The commandments are pure. Ain't nothing wrong with them. But it's something wrong with you for not wanting to do it. Enlightening the eyes. Everybody get to see you glow. Everybody get to see you illuminated, shining, because they can see when somebody out here doing the right thing.
Right.
Verse 8, the statutes of the Lord are right. The Lord is right. So damn you homosexual out here talking about the God wrong. Damn your Christian pastor. Talking about the Lord wrong and the laws and stuff he created that they're done with. Nah, Christ came to fulfill them. And he coming back on a kill mission. Know that, oppressor. Rejoice in the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, lighting the eyes. Verse 9, the fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The judgment of the Lord are true and righteous altogether. So when we disobeyed him and he had us sold to our enemies and stuff, he did the right thing. Big Papa did the right thing. You know? Because, like he said, the fear of the Lord is clean. His judgments and stuff, his punishments, with judgment is punishment, hey, they true and righteous all together. All together. Let me see. I'm gonna get first Esdras 8:23. Is that it? And it's the book of first Esdras 8:23, and thou Esdras, according to the wisdom of God, ordained judges and justices, that they may judge in all Syria and Phoenicia, all those that know the law of thy God, and all of those that know it not those shall teach. I mean, if you don't know the truth, you ain't got the wisdom. You ain't gonna be able to get out here and teach. You ain't gonna be able to go out and teach the truth. And that's what your Christian pastor doing. He preaching the word of God. He teach the word of God. But he can't tell you being a homosexual wrong. He can't tell you eating unlawful stuff is wrong. He can't tell you disobeying God wrong because he worried about y'all not bringing y'all money to the church. He worried about not having them in the members and stuff because he might tell you something to hurt your feelings. The scripture says, "Spare not, cry loud, spare not." Damn your feelings. Damn your feelings. Isaiah 8:20. Oh, it's like it. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 8, verse 20. The law and the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. That is your Christian pastor. Is no light in none of them. Ain't none of them got no light because they doing what I just said that that they've been doing since forever. Talking about they can teach them Most High word, but then when you come with them with questions or answer about certain things, no, the law done away with. You ain't got to you ain't got to go by that. That is your Christian pastor. That is your Christian pastor. Don't none of them mean you good. They don't mean you good. Because if they did, they would tell you the truth. They would swallow that ridiculous pride they got, and they would tell you the truth. And this last scripture, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 34, verse 8 in the Apocrypha. The law of God, the law shall be found perfect without lies. None of them law lies. You're not supposed to be eating God clean supply. That is not a lie. You're not supposed to be a homosexual. That is not a lie. You're not supposed to hurt your brother, steal from your brother, your sister. That is not a lie. It is not a lie. And wisdom is perfection to a faithful mouth. Being a goddamn doer. They don't just listen to the word. You got to do it. And with that, I'm Priest of Officer 50, Gishan, and we the ISUPK, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm the commanding general in Harlem, and I pass the class off to Officer Mark Willott.
Hey, Shalom Israel. I'm priest officer, Michael Light, the ISUPK announcements. You know what I mean? The ISUPK announcements. We are the Israelite school started out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3, chapter 8 through 10. My Ishra means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you, give to the treasury department. Priest funds, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations announced. We got the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets coming up Sunday, the 25th, September the 25th. That is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. Aki and I walk and check the bulletin board, you know what I mean, for any updates. Reminder, any brother want to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf, and to Google the address every time you head to the school to build the algorithm up. This is 335 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia, 30032. With that, give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Al-Akim, Amaya, Shabbat, Amaya, Barak, Yahweh Bashir, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah.
Yahweh Bashir, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah.
Amaya, Yahweh Matat, hands down, class dismissed. It's like,